you can do it. You really can be who you are. And I know it doesn't always feel that way. And that sometimes, especially lately, you put yourself out there to test the waters, so to speak. But you get nervous. And you pull back. But I just wanted you to know that you really can be who you are. Because there's not a single challenge, there's not a single bit of darkness that exists out there, anywhere, I'm telling you. Not a single piece of darkness that can withstand the power of your light. The light of your true being, the light that emanates from you. When you let go of the idea of everything you think you're supposed to be and everything you think you're supposed to be doing, I know because I've been there. That's the only reason I can say this to you, because I know what it's like to suffer. I know what it's like to be confused and lost and to be looking for yourself everywhere, wondering, who am I and where am I? But the light that you are, the real power that is your true being, is unstoppable. You will win every single time when you be yourself, when you be who you really are. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stand against the power of the flame of your spirit. The problem that we experience in our lives is that we don't know who we are. But I think part of that is because actually we think we know who we are. We think we're this person. You know, my guy sitting here before you, technically I'm Nathan. But I want to tell you something again from someone who's struggled, from someone who's not just felt lost, but been very lost. I'm not Nathan. I'm not. I am the light of the Creator. And I'm here on purpose. I'm here with purpose. Nathan has nothing to do with it. There have been many who have realized their true nature. And I just want to let you know, the light that I am, I know it's one of those things that you have to honestly see for yourself, so don't just take my word for it. But you and I, we are the same light being. There is no difference between you and I. We think we're all there is, but all there is this one being of light. And it's here for all of us. I just wanted you to know you don't have to be afraid. I was afraid for a long time, but this light, it illuminated my true nature to me. And now I get to be free and experience infinity in a way that I didn't know was possible. A sort of boundlessness. And I'm not afraid anymore to be me, because I've seen my true self, I've seen my true nature, and I know, because I've played this game many times before, I always win. And that's good news for you and I. Great news. Because it means that we can actually turn inward to see our true purpose. And we can emanate it here. And we can fulfill it. And we'll win. We always will. There's nothing that can withstand who you really are. That's one of the biggest points I'm trying to get across to you, because I know that bit of fear. I know what it's like. That bit of fear that you're not going to make it. You won't win. That you can't be who you really are because you have to be this instead. Or what about this that I have to deal with? Let me tell you something. Every single goal and desire you have, any sort of striving for any kind of success, put it on the back burner. Stop wasting your energy and focus on these things. And I know this may sound ludicrous to you, but I think that who you really are, I know it actually, is listening. And you know that you are the one who's speaking to yourself. You know it. So, give it a chance to realize that the only place any of your focus and awareness and attention ought to be is on turning inward, to discover your true nature, to see who you really are, to become a fully illuminated being. Nothing else matters. I'm telling you, this is just a game we're playing. None of it matters. And people are running around like headless chickens in absolute state of fear, thinking that there's something they're supposed to be doing and looking for that outside of themselves. Just stop. Turn inward. Realize that it is the only thing that matters in this game that we are playing. Because once you know who you really are and you've seen it, and you've gone inward in this way, now anything that you move towards is moving towards you. Everything that you are is being served to you on not a silver platter, but one made of gold, diamonds, jewels you couldn't even believe existed. Because everything that you are is everything that is. And so when you stop fooling around and messing with the intent of your human character, you mistakenly believe you are. Now, the intent of the universe, there's no separation between you and that. You are the pure intent of the universe, of the cosmos, of the mind, of the creator. Nothing could stand in your way. Nothing ever could. The only problem you've ever experienced in your life, though you may have decided to believe that it was many things, was always just the same issue, manifesting itself with different outfits on. The only issue that's ever existed is that you don't know who you are, and it's time to just admit it. I know it's more comforting to our false ego self to walk around and think that we know who we are. We're constantly in every moment trying to craft ourselves, trying to create our reality. The moment that could be this one, suggests that if you're willing to admit that you don't know who you really are can finally get your attention. Only if you're willing to be a nobody, only if you're willing to let the part of you that you fight day after day to assert their existence to this world, only if you let that part of you die, only if you completely let go of being someone, can you experience the empty nothingness that non-existence is. And it's within every single one of us. Please understand this. Not a single person, I guarantee you, goes through their life without constantly having a sort of awareness ignite within them of a sort of emptiness within themselves. And so what do? They watch TV, play video games, take drugs, engage in conquestive sex. We do all kinds of things. We strive for success at our career. And all we are doing in every single one of these processes is trying to turn away from the emptiness we know deep down we will never be able to escape. But remember, you don't have to be afraid. Fear makes no sense. It is a ludicrous program in this simulated reality. It doesn't have any sort of purpose or effect on anything. It is pure nonsense. Nothing can withstand the power that you are. When you are who you really are, nothing comes close to that. You do understand that you are God, right? Like literally everybody's walking around and they're praying to God, but really they're just praying to you and don't know it. And you don't know that you've been praying to yourself either. But I think deep down, you do know it. And I'm sorry it's taken me this long to have this conversation with myself, you. I've been lost, just like anybody else here in the human experience, trying to find myself. And that's why I can tell you, from my own personal experience, not philosophy, not religion, not something somebody else told me, but genuine experience based in reality. The reality you and I both are not separate from, by the way. If you do not try to hide from the emptiness within you, and you enter it fully, you'll see that deep, deep within that emptiness is something that never leaves, never fades. It is a sort of light. It can't be dimmed. It cannot be snuffed out. Ever. It can't be killed. It can't be changed. It cannot be taken away. It is the only thing that exists in an empty chasm of nothingness, non-existence. And in this emptiness within you, it becomes pretty clear. You're all there is. This light, it's you. You will never cease to exist. You will never be killed. And there is no battle fought against you in the history of eternity that has ever or will ever win against the power of you knowing who you are. So, I understand it really doesn't mean much to hear another voice echo it to you. Because I know what would really satisfy you, what would really fill you with bliss and infinity, so that you are pouring, spilling out into dimensions most people here don't know exist. I know that what would really satisfy you isn't to hear my voice telling this to you, but to hear your own voice. Because then you'll know. Then you'll feel what I feel. That this place, there is nowhere better to be than here. Nowhere. So quit running. Quit running from who you are. Quit trying to create yourself. You're already created. Let me tell you something. You are perfect. You're not here to learn some kind of lesson to polish you off. You are already a fully illuminated, fully realized being. You are an actual God. And I understand that we're here playing this game, and part of the game is that we forget. But listen, dude, you don't gotta worry. Let me tell you. Everything is coming for you. It's all for you. All of this. It's all for you. Nothing is ever against you. You're just confused. You're just afraid. Let the fear go. Feel yourself now in this moment. And all you need, honestly, is one single moment of absolute presence. That's it. You only need one moment. Doesn't need to be for weeks, for days, for months, for years. One single moment of absolute presence. Absolute freedom from this horrific idea of yourself that is just stealing your life from you. You just need one moment of presence, true presence. And then you see the truth. One moment is all it takes. Not a lifelong work. None of that is necessary. For some, maybe it takes them lifelong time to have even just one moment of presence, but you I don't think it's going to take you long at all. I think for you, maybe 1 week to a month, maybe just one, of continuous attention and awareness on nothing other than discovering your true nature, on nothing other than being fully present in this moment. All the goals, all the desires, all the things you wish to do, just set them to the side. They'll be there when you come back if you so choose to pick them back up. But I think that you'll see that everything you've been reaching for really is already in your pocket. You just, well, you just thought this game we're playing was about something other than what it actually is. Maybe you entered this game with a certain purpose, but have let everything else around you hypnotize and convince you that the purpose is something else. Luckily for you, this human character you're playing, it's not you. It's not you. So nothing that happens to them will ever make even a slight indent on that which you actually are, the player playing this game. You're good. So don't be afraid. Nothing can withstand the power of your true presence. So simply make a promise to yourself now to fully enter into this reality, not to detach from it, not to turn away from it, but absolute involvement. Bring everything that you are into this moment. See the illusion and see the only thing that isn't the illusion. You. No matter where you go, I'll be with you. Not Nathan, not this guy. This is not me. It is my avatar. I am the light. I'll be with you. I will never let you down, and I will never not be there. So please, just turn inward. See the truth. Everything else that you've been thinking matters. It's a confusion, a hypnotism. Just turn inward. That's all it ever took. Be here, see the truth, and be free and attain everything, not just in this world, but beyond worlds. I know you can do it. I think you already have, haven't you? Thanks. Much love, and I'll see you for the next video.